Could you imagine Tom Brady in a Raiders uniform playing at Gillette Stadium against the Patriots in the playoffs?
Yeah, in the snow.
Would that be unbelievable?
Yeah, no.
Oh, that would be the price of it. Oh, my God. Think about that.
I think most people are tired of Tom Brady and would like him to retire. I think I'm not one of those guys. I like watching it. I've got so much respect for him. But if that happened, I think everybody would be interested.
100%, man. I want to see him play. I want to see Aaron Rodgers continue to play.
Yeah, I mean,
those guys, hey, they make the NFL better. By the way, I do have a friend that wants to come in and say hello to you.
Man, is it Brandon Jacobs?
Yeah, Brandon Jacobs is coming. What? Hey, Brandon, what's happening?
Are you here to kick my ass? Oh, no. Hey, Brandon, how's it going, man? Great to see you.
Brandon, good to see you, man.
Oh, God. This is not good. Congratulations on all your success and your team and everything, Brandon. I really...
Turn on his mic there, Eddie.
I really believed it's on. I really believed in the Giants the whole time. I don't know what you've heard, but really, I've got the ultimate respect for that organization.
Yeah,
Always have, yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What are you doing here, man?
Oh, man, I just came by to, it's a beautiful time in Giant Land. We are in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Still after the first week of the playoffs, after going down to the beautiful Minnesota.
Yeah.
And taking care of business, obviously.
Yeah.
So had to come in and, do a little media and, just kind of come in and see how you guys are doing.
I'm doing great. He's not doing so well, man.
Yeah, I'm not doing so good.
He actually, Brandon, to his credit, he spoke that game into existence. For 3 weeks leading up to the game between the Giants and Vikings, all he could talk about is how the Vikings were going to lose the game and how the Giants were going to win.
Mm-hmm.
And he was miserable last week until 15 minutes to go. On a Friday morning, he decided to call all Giant fans out, in your face Carl Banks, in your face Tiki Barber.
That's what I did.
All this other crap. We're going to kick your ass.
Yep.
And then we all saw what happened on in the game.
Yeah,
that's right.
I mean, I'm just beginning to wonder, number one, how in the world does a guy live on this side, in this part of the country, like Vikings?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you. So neither one of my parents were football fans, and they didn't raise me on a team. And I had a cousin who grew up in the 70s and loved the Purple People Eaters when they were on TV all the time because they went to those 4 Super Bowls. So when I'd go to Thanksgiving and Christmas, he was there wearing his Viking stuff, and I didn't have a team, and I was a kid. And he's like, hey, root for the Vikings like me. We could do this together. And I was like, okay, fine. Worst decision of my life.
Worst decision.
Worst decision of my life. And I said it on Monday. I wish I had been raised a Giants fan because my life would be exponentially better than it is.
Now, Brandon, did you bring him a gift?
I did. God. So we have these.
Sorry, man. Just had to do this.
These playoff campaigning shirts that we have going on here because this is what we do.
Right. Yeah.
When we make the playoffs and do things the right way, which is our way. This is our slogan, our playoff slogan.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah, our
it's
way.
Our way, baby. Like this is what we do. We do things our way, not your way, not the Vikings way, not the Philadelphia Eagles way.
That's right.
Our way.
Right.
These are some things, I kind of got in here.
Let me hold it up for the cameras here.
Yeah.
There you go. Very good. Yeah, here it is.
Our way.
Yeah, our way.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we have, a couple hats.
Yep.
There's some nice Giant hats.
Giants hats.
Oh, yeah, Giant stuff. So when you missed the opportunity of making you a fan back then, when we was the Purple People Eaters.
Yeah.
We trying to just convert you now. I mean, the Vikings aren't in anymore.
Come on the bandwagon, man.
The Vikings aren't in anymore, so why not?
You're right. I will say, look at our program director's laughing his ass off out there. Yeah, it's real funny. Funny.
Man, so, we got some, just
it's called winning swag.
Things, man,
I
and
see
the blue
that.
shirt with tomorrow being a Big Blue Friday.
Oh, no.
Big Blue Friday.
We would really like you to kind of...
To wear this? Are you sure? Giant fans would kill me for that. They would hate me for that.
Jill, what do you have to lose?
Nothing at this point.
To lose.
Listen, Brandon, here's the thing. If he wears that shirt
they're going to lose, yeah.
And they lose on Saturday night, who's going to get blamed. It's going to be him.
It's definitely going to be him. So it's all about what you want to see the Giants do. Do you want to see the Giants win?
Yes. And I'll tell you why.
Don't wear the shirt.
I'll tell you why. Because it's going to be absolutely unbelievable next week for everybody around here and our listeners and our callers and the Giants fans here, if we're talking about the Giants in the NFC Championship game against either the Niners or the Cowboys, and my team's out of it, like you said, so who cares at this point? Might as well get the most excitement for the show. So, yes, I do hope that they move on at this point, as hard as that is.
Why are you looking at me? Look at him.
Well, I'm making sure that you know, too. I
listen,
did look at him, but I look at him, I feel like he's going to kick my ass.
Oh,
He's not going to turn my head.
Oh, no. That's one thing about me. I'm not going to do that.
Okay, all right.
But I know why you're looking.
You could. All right, so this is awesome, man. So I know that you're still heavily involved in the organization, and this is what it's all about. Do you feel like that special thing going on with this team that the Giants have?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Coach Daboll and the new regime have come through and made some changes and made decisions to do things the way that they want to do it. Obviously, has really helped the franchise out. The team has bought in. So everything's been great, and I kind of see a couple things, kind of that resembles our team, and I think the Giants got a great chance. I think they're playing good football, good defensive football at this time. Daniel Jones, they're not turning the football over like crazy. So as long as you don't do that and commit stupid penalties and stay in your second down and 4s and 5s and stuff like that, I think they got opportunity to move the football and win the game. The Philadelphia Eagles hadn't been playing the best over the last. Well, now granted, they didn't have Jalen Hurts over the last 4 weeks or so, but I think I really do think that they're all up, nice and waxed up and shaved up to get whooped.
Waxed and shaved up.
I like it. But talking to Brandon Jacobs here, who's a surprise guest this morning, brought Gio some New York Giants swag. So you better not wear it. I'm just telling you, better not wear it because it's going to be bad omen for you and for the Giants. So, Brandon, take me back to when you guys were in the midst of this. You guys were underdogs. I mean, this Giant team is underdogs. This coaching staff has done an amazing job. I mean, you could feel it now that you're away from it, you're in the fans, you see the fans, you could feel like the fever of the Giant fan now coming back, can't you? And did you feel that as a player back then?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Like being there and like we always said, we're here now. The first 16 didn't matter. That doesn't matter anymore. This is a whole new season. Everybody starts over. This is week 1 in the playoffs, and so let's start this season off like we didn't start the other season off. So we just got in there, man, and realized, especially in 2007 season, yeah, I could actually talk about 2. But anyway,
that 2007 season was amazing. It was an amazing run.
Oh,
and I'm telling you, the San Francisco game was crazy. The Cowboy game was crazy. Even the Tampa Bay game was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we went in knowing. I mean, when we got Tampa, because I didn't think the NFC South was that strong, to be honest with you, that year. So I thought we was going to take it to them anyway. And then the Cowboys after that, that to date for me should be the best Giants playoff win because they beat us twice in the division. They took the division and were 13-3. We were sitting on top with a number 1 seed, waiting for us to come to Texas Stadium, and we went and we kicked their ass, and it was the best thing. This is the same type situation.
Yeah. Giants
was a 6 seed since 1990. The Giants were 6-0 against number 1 seeds. 6-0. So,
and no Giant team has ever lost 3 times in the same season to one team.
Absolutely.
So you got that going for you too.
Yeah. And then when we were in 2008, when we were the number 1 seed, we beat Carolina at home to clinch number 1 seed and got that bye. The number 6 seed Philadelphia Eagles walked into Giant Stadium and kicked our ass.
Wow. Everything is just happening. It's all lining up.
It's the sports gods. I'm telling you, the sports gods.
The sports gods are all lining up.
Yes.
Man, I tell you, there's winner DNA in franchises. There's loser DNA in franchises. That's
winner DNA over there, man.
Right, and winner DNA.
Look at the size of him.
I know. When he walked in, I was like, there's a tremendous shape. How do you still are in tremendous shape. You see some guys, you see that Maurice Jones-Drew after he retired, blew up.
Hey, man, well, some guys go in different places. Some guys dealing with different demons and different things in their lives where, their time is short or whatever it is. But me, myself, I work out. I have sons that plays football. So, I got a 15-year-old son that's 6'6", 15, 3.
What position does he play?
Plays tackle, right tackle.
Nice.
Wow.
So
Where do you think he's going to go to college? Alabama?
He just got the Alabama offer not long ago. He
Hey,
got
how much?
He
How much
got
do
a
they
Georgia
offer?
offer.
How much do they offer?
Well, we don't have a number yet because we're only going to be juniors, but I'm pretty sure it's going to pop up. Pretty sure it's going to pop up. You know, I kind of, it's crazy the way they do things now. I kind of tell them, like, man, just go with the family feel of a coach.
Yeah.
You know, like the one that you think has your back because me and your mother is not there. So that's what I want you to feel like when you're there. But as you're there, you know, and people start giving you stuff, you know, take it, but
it's free. It's me, man. I'm telling you. They give you a satchel of cash. Don't tell anybody.
Where's he playing high school ball right now?
We just transferred from St. Francis High School to Beaufort High School, which is a big time program in Georgia. Which I kind of want him to be a part of that, and he's a big time player.
Oh,
so.
He's going to Georgia. How is he not going to Georgia?
I mean, they offered him too, so
yeah, I'm sure they did.
Yeah, so it's not, you know. And I got my 12-year-old son, obviously, that he's playing football as well. So
how big is he?
He's about 5'10". Mm-hmm. He won't be as big as his brother, but he'll definitely be a guy, probably 6'3", probably, you know, 235, 240 coming off the edge or something like that.
Yeah, and he'll be sacking the Vikings quarterback in an NFC Championship game 15 years from now.
15 years from now. Hey, let's hope. Let's hope.
All right, Brandon, it was great seeing you. This was very cool. And congratulations again on a big Giants win and your entire career and all that great stuff. I will not put this on for the sake of the Giant fan, but I will keep it around the office, okay, for good juju.
It's all for you.
It's all for me. Wow, I got the entire box of Giants swag. Brandon Jacobs, two-time Super Bowl champion, Giants legend, joining us. Surprise guest today. Thanks, man.
Hey, man, thanks for having me. Enjoyed the show.
Are you going to the game this week or no?
I'm not. I'll be actually in California. I'm coaching the NFL PA Collegiate Bowl.
Oh, really?
Out there.
Nice.
That's happening. So we got a report there on Saturday. I'll be sitting up with Richie Sorbert actually watching the game. So,
great. Good.
Yeah,
that's pretty
looking
cool.
forward to that.
All right, bonded forever, man, when you win championships, right?
Bonded forever is never going to change. That's your brother.
Yeah.
You know, we can go months upon months without talking to one another, and as soon as we get near each other, it's like we never missed a beat.
That's awesome.
Who sits there?
Jerry Recco, generally.
He's a Dallas Cowboy, voice of the Dallas Cowboys.
I noticed. I see that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why he's looking at that Dallas Cowboy.
Right. You guys got some gasoline somewhere in there?
Yeah, he took off today because he heard you were coming in. So.
Right.
So you heard it right here. Brandon Jacobs, the Philadelphia Eagles are waxed up and shaved up for an ass whooping. You heard it right here. All right, Boomer and Gio on the Fan and CBS Sports Network. Quick break. We'll get CeeLo back in here right after this.
All righty.